This video is on classifying numbers in the real number system. The first set of numbers are natural numbers. Natural numbers are counting numbers. Counting numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. The next set of numbers are whole numbers. Whole numbers include your counting numbers and 0. So we start with 0, 1, 2, 3, and keep going. Integers are our third set of numbers. Integers include whole numbers, and whole numbers include natural numbers. Integers are positive and negative whole numbers. So they include -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and so on in both directions. The next set of numbers are rational numbers. Rational having the root word ratio, meaning fraction. Rational numbers are numbers that end or repeat. These could be decimals, they could be fractions, they could be whole numbers. So some example of rational numbers would be 3, or -1/2, or 157, or -0.121212, because 1, 2 is repeating. Rational numbers include integers, which include whole numbers, which include natural numbers. The last number set in real number system are irrational numbers. This set is off by itself because it doesn't include any of the other sets of numbers. Irrational. If you think of an irrational person, you're thinking of someone who's crazy or who's not thinking logically. So the easiest way to understand an irrational number is to know that it is a crazy number. So the most famous crazy number is probably pi. We also have some other crazy numbers like 3.2785591, and it keeps going. We have the square root of 3. We have -5721.38152. Anything that's a crazy number. Lastly, I want to create a visual diagram of the number system to help you understand how the number system works. So this is the real number system, and it can be done or drawn with a big rectangle. And in this rectangle there's two sections. We're going to have an irrational which is kind of off by itself. And then we're going to have a bigger circle, which will be rational. Within that rational system, we're going to have the next one being integers. So in rational, we have integers. In integers, we're going to have whole numbers. And in whole numbers, we're going to have natural numbers. This is just an easy way to help you know where numbers go. If you have a natural number, say the number 3, it would be here. But because it's a natural, it would also be whole, it would also be integer, and it would also be rational. But it would not be irrational, because irrational is over here by itself. Let's say you have the number -50. -50 is an integer, which means it's also rational and it's also real. If you have the letter or the number pi, pi is irrational, so it's over here, and it will also be real because it goes in this box. Let's say we have the number 0. The number 0 is a whole number, which is also an integer, which is also rational, which is also real. So if you find this lowest spot, it just builds outwards. It's an easy way to know where numbers would go. That concludes the video on the real number system.